And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
The
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, one viewer, and Brian, once he returns. I hope you're all having a nice Christmas Eve with your families and having lots of fun. I thought we'd have a little bit of fun here for anyone that wants to hang out. If no one hangs out, that's fine too. I understand people are busy. Actually, that intro, I'm like, man, I should clip out some of those old school intro things for shorts. CJH Entertainment, feel free to come on, CJH. It's for Christmas Eve. You can pop in the link anytime you want if you're a member. Even if you want to pop in and you don't necessarily want to say anything, just come in and have some fun. Hello, Jade. Shout out to Jade, great friend. We talk a lot on Xbox, play some games. I got to play Speedstorm soon. But you're having Christmas lunch with your family. Fair enough. Tell them I wish them the best. And they have a great family member with Jade. Jade's great. All right. So Isaac says, and hopefully Brian will get here. I'm hoping. He stepped away. He might be stepping away for family festivities. We can have a little casual entertainment news. And then after, hopefully if Brian's available, me and Brian are going to do an after party only for members off of YouTube, so we can watch music videos, funny videos, and this way we won't be risking copyright claims, and we can watch them live and have a good time. You too, Jade. Hopefully we could talk soon again. It's a terror. What the heck? And if you are getting here, please like the video and also say goodbye to this hair by next member stream. This hair is going to be different at the very least. I got like a mullet going on here. Look at this. It's like craziness. This is from when my wife shaved my head and it just grew in, Isaac. It's going great. It's going great. I started watching Rebel Moon again. I was enjoying it more. I'm not saying it doesn't have issues, but I was enjoying it more. I know it is. It is, Isaac. I thought we could start this out by hold on, let me okay. Let me see. What is that doing? This is weird. I guess that would be good if I had two cameras. No. All right. Well, until Brian gets here, we'll do this because I'm going to clip this part out because I have a present for myself. Is that lame? that I'm gonna open that I've been holding on, and I gotta clip this out. These are, I love my tapes. I love my tapes, and these are some holy grail tapes that I've had them delivered for months, and I've been waiting to unpack them all at once. Look at that. Hey, CJH, can you take a thumbnail like this? I need a thumbnail. How do I get a thumbnail? These are my Holy Grail tapes. If you could send this to me on Twitter, I'd really appreciate it, CJH, because I'm going to clip this out. I hate doing those stupid faces, but it's required. People are leaving. I got some Holy Grail tapes in here that I want to show you. These are some of my last purchases of Korean VHS tapes. I don't foresee myself buying any more for quite some time unless there's a few more grails I'm looking for. A few more grails. So I'll get to those first. Let's get to the first package here. This is come from courtesy of K Tapes and Korea Disco. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Episode 2, Korean VHS, really nice box. This is from Korea Disco. Hey, Jacob. We're going to do others. This is for members. You could all pop in at any time if you want to say hi, even if you just want to say hi. This is episode 1, VHS copy. These were rentals in Korea. Okay, there's only 2 more in this box. Well, I got this one because the tape is really cool. I'll open this one, the collector's edition, Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Let me actually open this one so you could see why I like this so much. These are some of my Holy Grail. Now this I didn't know existed. I was like, ooh, that's cool. Look at this tape. Isn't that cool? Close Encounters of a Third Kind. It's really cool. I'll put that back. Keep that one nice. What do you think of them so far? I'll put that one over there. Oh, CJH is here. Hey, CJH.
Hello. I was just finished. What? What just happened?
They can still hear you, but I'm doing this as a clip out. What do you think of my tapes?
Oh, your tapes?
Yeah.
I think you should invest in Blu-ray.
Why would you come in here and say that? That's very rude. This is Punisher.
That
Punisher
one.
Warzone.
Sure. Because it's
with
yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, Ray Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson. Telling me I should invest in Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I have Blu-rays.
Well, especially with Warner Brothers and Paramount going out of business,
You're not helping.
Never know.
You're ruining my clip out. You're ruining my clip out. Okay. I don't know what happened to Brian. He's here, but not here. Okay, what else do I have in here?
Yeah. I just came back from watching a tarot stream.
Tarot, like
Tarots.
tarot cards?
Yeah,
That's
I watch a lot of that stuff.
I don't care about all that stuff. I'm not don't be offended, but Sin City with Bruce Willis. Really cool. These are really cool. These are worth more than Blu-rays, bro.
I've been recently replacing all my DVDs with Blu-rays.
Why would you replace perfectly good movies? Stardust?
Because DVDs get scratched easily.
You know who?
That
You know who's in
they-
here?
DVDs don't last as long as they should.
VHS.
No, as long as they should. Like
They don't last as much as VHS. Yeah, you better upgrade to VHS. Stardust.
Upgrade.
I didn't realize when I first watched this. This is Daredevil actor that's in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, you don't have the. If you don't have Shazam with Sinbad, then I'm sorry.
The fourth Die Hard movie. I actually
Not
like
a-
the fourth one.
You're not a true VHS fan without Sinbad.
Ooh,
Shazam.
you're gonna be jealous of this one. You're gonna be jealous. Are you ready to be jealous?
Sure.
Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. I have that on Blu-ray.
Not on
The-
VHS.
The, director's cut.
You don't have it on VHS, that's for sure.
There actually is a director's cut of it.
And then my final couple here. These are some really hardcore Holy Grail VHS tapes that they were never produced in America or Canada
Or Canada.
or Canada.
Well, do you know that Revenge of the Sith was never made as a VHS in
Oh, you mean this?
America?
Oh,
How did you get that?
from Korea.
Is that the Korea one?
Yeah.
Is that
Great segue.
isn't that the only one that works?
What do you mean?
Because the one that's like the English version is like not playable or something.
You don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. There was
No,
English version.
they did make they didn't officially make one, but like someone else made a English one, and it was not like you couldn't play it on VHS players.
Oh, mine you can because
VCR.
mine plays worldwide tapes. I have a VCR that plays tapes from any region. Is that what you meant?
I think it was what's the term that
PAL?
like it, no,
NTSC?
it's region locked or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, mine's region free. I have a region free Blu-ray player and VHS player. Not 4K though. 4K pretty much is region free though, I think. I actually don't own that many. All right, and now
How is that even a thing? Like, how does that work?
you ready for the you ready for the other two Holy Grails? Now they're not the best condition,
Sure.
but they're extremely rare.
Oh, extremely.
Extremely rare.
How extremely? Is it Sinbad?
Like
is it?
well, they were-
Shazam.
I'll give you a hint. No, I won't give you a hint. Well,
Is it Mandela Effect?
they're Marvel movies.
Oh, Marvel movies.
What would you think they are?
Fantastic Four.
No, that came out on
X-Men.
VHS.
Wait, no.
No.
Wait. When you say Marvel
That came
movies,
worldwide.
do you mean
Worldwide. That you would think would be rare.
wait? When you say Marvel movies, do you mean Disney or just before
And
MCU?
you've lost your chance, bro. Let's
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that's too late. They only made VHS tapes in other regions like until like 2012.
Spider-Man.
The best Incredible Hulk
Hulk.
movie.
I wouldn't say that's the best one.
It's the best one.
To be fair, I don't
This-
think
this-
we
This from
we
comes from
we've never
K-Tape.
actually got a good Hulk movie.
This is it.
No.
And look
Like
at
the
this.
closest we came was maybe the 2003, but like even that is like not the best.
Very cool tape.
That's why I'm like Universal needs to come out with a Hulk movie.
Hey Jeff, you could pop in if you want. The link is in the community section.
They just won't release a Hulk
You're
movie.
not
now.
going like ooh ah. You're just talking over my video.
Oh, me?
You're like, whoa, that's really cool, Max.
Whoa! No way! That's your clip out. No way! Wait, can you bring them up again so I can say no way? And you can have your clip out. Oh my god! That's... No way!
It's so cool. Yeah,
There. That's your clip out.
thank you. I think. Let me make sure I put it in good. All right. And then the last Grail tape. Okay. Now there's a little bit of water damage to it, but I'm very happy to own it. The last one. It's part of a trilogy in the MCU.
Guardians?
No,
Thor. Wait, no,
No.
that's not a trilogy anymore, is it?
no,
Iron
no,
Man.
no. It's open to members, Senior Nerd.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Ah, that's right.
You see, there's a little bit of like water damage on the sleeve, but this is extremely rare. The movie that started it all, Iron Man, on VHS from
Do
K-Tape.
they have a documentary about that on Disney Plus yet?
What?
The first ever movie in the MCU,
It says
Iron
it says
Man.
Paramount Pictures. That also might be something because this is before Disney.
Here's a clip out for you. Do you
Wait a second.
think-
When did Disney buy the MCU? Was it before or after Iron Man?
I think Iron Man already had a deal.
Yeah. So, Iron Man Paramount Pictures official release in Korea. Very rare. Very rare.
But here's a question: do you think that Paramount is
You're
hitting
asking too many-
themselves?
Hold on. I know this is for members, but this I gotta show you all three Holy Grails.
No, it was before Avengers, but they
Let me
oh wait. Oh yeah. Here's your clip out. Ooh, ah. Oh my god.
look at those Holy Grail tapes.
Yay. Ooh, ah.
Actually, you gotta get this as. Can you do screenshot this for me?
Screenshot. Give me a second. Why is it not working?
My eyes hurt.
Oh, wait.
This is weird.
Okay, I got something.
You got some? Take a few.
Take a few. I just took one. This is great. So,
I look possessed.
wait. I'll send you this one. Oh, wait. Keep that pose.
I'll do like. I don't know. That looks weird.
Wait.
There.
Do the Mr. Beast thing.
Mr. Beast isn't popular anymore.
Nine more.
Mr. B is canceled.
Okay. Wait.
I look really lame.
Shit.
Shit. You've lost.
No. It wasn't working. Anyway, I'll
Perfect,
send you the
come
first one. I'll send you the first one.
Oh, Film Goblin's here. Hey, Film Goblin. I'm doing a clip out, but we'll talk stuff in a second here. And then
There. I sent you it.
I have my cassette tapes. That I'd like to share and do an unboxing. Anyone here like music? Hey, Film Goblin, how are you doing? You could still talk.
All the
Good, how are you?
viewers, all the viewers think that solo Max is just solo, but we're actually the voice of
Hey, Ryan Cinematics.
Reason.
You fan? Get a thumbnail of this too. I need help with thumbnails. I'm lazy.
who else is out there?
No one else does it like you do, CGH.
Oh,
Because
I heard Anthony out there.
Film Goblin's here. Okay, so does anyone here like Muse? Film Goblin, do you like Muse? You
Do
ever
I
heard
like what?
the band Muse?
Never heard of them.
Do you like rock music?
Somewhat.
You should check them out. So I have 4 cassette tapes. They have been releasing tapes. So I got Absolution, which is one of Muse fans' favorite albums of theirs. And they've been releasing tapes recently.
What
This is
happened to
the
your
most-
mask?
You haven't been here in a
Uh-oh.
while. Is it you're
miss Dr.
you're
Doom.
You're disappointed?
Yeah, Dr. Doom, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will of the People is their most recent release, and this is
You should have brought back the Doctor Doom for Halloween at least.
it's orange tape.
I didn't even know people still collected cassettes.
Wow, you really haven't been watching my channel. It's okay.
What are those
Hold on.
behind you?
I just showed them. They're VHS tapes. Simulation Theory. This is a recent Muse.
No, I mean on the shelves behind you. What are those?
Oh, those are Steelbooks and Nintendo Switch games. I didn't get
That's
rid
a
of my
lot of
Steelbooks.
Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah. Here's the
I have a Switch. I only have like 3 games. 3 or 4.
Here's the tape for Simulation Theory. And here's the one that I got. And I'm going to do an unboxing or, package opening here. It's take off the plastic.
I was just here to tell you that I liked Rebel Moon.
Good. I was slightly disappointed the first one, but let me do this clip out and then I promise we'll talk. Because it's a brand new. This is.
Have you not been talking to Matt Jarbo lately?
Are you really trying to ruin my? Are you really trying to ruin my package opening here for Phil Goblin?
Well, I mean,
No, I
since
haven't.
it's Christmas, it's like
His-
the only time
I
I've
wish
been
everyone
done.
have
I've
a.
been
I
pretty
wish
busy
everyone.
for like
that's
almost the last year, so I'm not
that's
sure
right, you
what's
missed-
been going on.
You've missed a lot. I want to focus on my unbox this real quick. Muse Drones, really rocking album. Package opening, and I can't wait to play it. There you go. And you all should check out Muse if you like rock music, and if you like Queen. You like Queen?
Yeah.
If you like Queen, they have a lot of Queen-esque songs, and even like songs like sometimes like Prince, too. All right, that's my package opening. Yeah, thank you, Perp.
The clip out is ruined.
It's all right. It was funny. It made me laugh, Film Goblin, but
Yeah, we don't mention that around here. Sorry.
oh, you came back just in time.
I didn't even know Brian was here. I thought he left too.
No, I got here before everybody else. so I
Didn't
just-
you last New Year's? Didn't you say I'm done with YouTube? or some shit?
Probably.
Yeah,
What the
because I
fuck?
was sick. No, it's because I was sick and tired of people that
Talk about Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that too.
as long as he keeps making movies, everyone's gonna still keep talking about him.
That's true.
No, we've moved on them. Good sirs.
Yeah. So how are you doing, Brian? I thought we'd have a nice, relaxing show. We might do the good news of Twitter, which is an amazing It's taking the internet by storm. People are nostalgic for Twitter and good news. Are you already promoting your show, CJ?
Yes.
Go ahead. Bring
Well,
it. Why?
no,
You
it's
can't bring it
just-
up.
Oh, I can't. No,
I
just
can't
the
go one
thumbnail.
string. Yeah. Clicking this, Brian, diving in was too effing good. Yeah, it was.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do this because I'm the only one on camera and I look a mess.
Only one on camera. I
I'm
can
eating
fix
dinner.
that.
Oh no! Go off cam. Go off cam. No.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, we look. Oh my god! Don't clip
What?
this. Hold on a second.
What?
Oh my god!
This is weird.
No.
No,
No.
no,
Doppelgangers.
doppelgangers.
No.
My Canadian doppelganger.
I gotta go.
It's scary.
You gotta go, Brian. Why? You want to go after that?
I don't know if I can handle that much CGH on one screen, or Max for that matter.
We're doppelgangers. That's all right,
Sure.
CJH. I'm getting a makeover Thursday, so
I've had
You
too
can
many
clip-
doppelgangers.
you could clip that out for your show if you want it. Oh no. If you
There's
want.
too many doppelgangers already of me.
Well, Phil Goblin,
Oh.
tell us why you like Rebel Moon. He's happy to see it, you know.
Well, I've watched it 3 times, and I think obviously I picked up more things from it than from the first time, you know.
Mhm.
Although, yeah, it's like you can tell a lot of things were cut out, so I'm hoping, you know, the director's cut will be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
One I need to know is I'm trying to figure out is so did Ray Fisher's character die?
Oh,
Whoa, spoiler warning.
Whoa.
Well, I guess if people wanted to see it, they had a chance. I think. Well, let's just go into spoilers. If you had a chance to see Rebel Moon, there's lots of people that don't even want to watch it. Some of my viewers. I have a
Well,
wide
if
variety
they wanted to watch it, would have
Yeah.
already seen it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it's already
guess-
number 1 globally on Netflix.
Let's
so
not
it's
go
like
into
pretty
any
much
more-
everybody's seen it.
Let's not go into any more spoilers other than that. But maybe. Looks like that way.
So in the part 2 he's in there. Unless is that going to be a flashback?
They could do flashbacks, and the extended cut could have a lot more of him.
Well, I know the extended cut could have a lot more of him, but I'm saying the part 2 trailer, he's in it.
Wait, are you saying that they messed up Ray Fisher's
Yeah.
character again?
Yes, I will go
In-
get the Doctor
in-
Doom
in-
mask if you super chat. Yeah.
In the like there's extended cut again of Ray Fisher's character.
If there's what?
So you know how they took out a lot of Cyborg's character in the Snyder cut. Did they do the same thing for this?
No.
Well,
Yeah, they
most
almost-
likely. I think they did that for everyone that was in the movie, not just him.
I think because he's going to have a lot more brutal action in the director's cut. Just kidding. Merry Christmas. William says, yeah, go check out the Sci-Fi Center. Subscribe. He's got his own. He's doing well on his own channel. He's getting closer to 500 subs.
Yeah, William, I like him. Go
Yeah.
sub him. No, but I'm just saying. You said he's in the part 2 trailer, so obviously he either didn't die or those are just gonna be flashbacks with him in it.
I didn't really look at the part 2 trailer that much. I was like preoccupied.
Well, he's
with-
in a shot in the part 2 trailer,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing it's just gonna be a flashback because his sister's still alive, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna.
I
Obviously
think
explain
is
her backstory.
anyone in the chat or on panel really upset if we spoil Rebel Moon? If we talk about it? Not
I
really.
doubt it.
Anyone that really was looking forward to probably already saw it, and some people decide they don't want to see it
It's on Netflix.
or never watch it again, like Brian.
Well, Netflix is like $20 now, so no.
Well, okay, so yeah, how many times have you seen it, Max?
Just one, and then I watched the first like 40 minutes, and I was enjoying it more. I wasn't like trying to like it. I mean, well, in general, I try to like everything, So I guess that's true too, but I wasn't like trying hard to find the good in it. I was just like, okay, let me see how I like it on the big screen in my bedroom, and I was enjoying it. You know, I was wanting a little bit more action, but we're probably going to get that.
Well, I know a lot of people were complaining there was not a lot of character development on the other characters, right? Well, I'm just like, well, really, it's like these are just side characters. They're not the main characters like Korra is. So it's like, I mean, you don't really need to get a whole lot of backstory on them, in my opinion. You just need to know like a brief, like who they are and why they're coming together. And I found out it's all because, obviously, they all have something in common where the mother world obviously destroyed their home worlds and killed their families, and they want to try to get revenge.
All right,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not sure what people were really expecting.
I mean, I think the expectations were, I think they were super high because of after the Snyder Cut. And let's be, even if you're a fan, let me ask, this is actually a good question. Even though you like Rebel Moon, does it compare to the Snyder Cut?
Well, obviously, no. I mean, again, I feel like we have to wait and see the director's cut and see how it is.
Yeah,
at least that's what I'm waiting.
It's just in another league for me personally, the Snyder Cut.
The thing I don't like, obviously, I don't agree with Netflix not just Snyder and Netflix not releasing the full.
Well,
movies,
that was part.
you know?
If you really like Zach, this was his decision. They basically said you do whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay, I'll tolerate it, but it's like I don't know what is the director's cut of part one.
You know what they say. No press is bad press. This is going to keep it in the conversation for for better, for worse, for people like Brian, which we are going to move on because Brian wants, we want to cover a variety of topics. Film Goblin. This is a good first topic.
All right.
But for better, for worse, even if people are not liking this movie, there's a lot of talk about it. And then there's going to be more talk about director's cut versus original cut, and then part 2. So it's going to be the topic of conversation for quite some time. So
well, no, that's what I
it's
wanted
good
to
marketing.
say was I was tempted to just wait until the director's cut came out first, but then I was just like, no, let's just give this a shot and see how it is.
Then
I
would have FOMO.
So if the director's cut of part 1 comes out and it's a lot better, I'm just wondering am I gonna just if I'm just gonna wait until the director's cut of part 2 comes out and just not even bother with the shorter version.
That's great. You have an option.
You have an option. I just don't know.
I thought it was going to be
first, though.
I'm just, what I'm disappointed. I heard it's only 3 hours director's cut and not 4.
Oh, god damn it!
Well, I think each of them are going to be 3 hours. So if you watch them together, you'll get a 6-hour movie. Pretty much.
Well, Cal, this is, if you're a member, everyone be nice to each other. No member on member crime. If you pop in, we could talk about what members want. This is what Film Goblin hasn't been on in a while. This is what Film Goblin wanted to talk about. And we're more than happy to accommodate his request. I'm happy to talk about Zach. So if anyone new pops in,
I'm not talking about Zach. I'm just talking about the movie itself.
No, I know. I'm just saying you're a member. I really appreciate that, Film Goblin. That's what can happen when a member pops in to talk about something you want to talk about entertainment wise for a few minutes.
No, I know, but I'm just replying to the comment on the chat. I'm not talking about Zach. I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah, it's relevant in movie talk. A lot of people are talking about it, even non-Zack Snyder fans. A lot of people are talking about it, and versus what's going to be in the extended cut or director's cut. I would like to talk about Aquaman 2, but there's not really much to talk about there.
Yeah, I didn't really like that. So I don't know. I didn't like the way how they used Black Manta in the movie.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to Black Manta and a better villain than the first, and it was kind of less.
The way he went out was just kind of pathetic too. Yes. I mean, he wasn't even really the villain. He was just being controlled.
Now you're just trolling, Cal. He's a director. He just does music videos. I'm just kidding. That's not true. But that's what some, Jacob says there's really nothing going on. It's Christmas. People should be celebrating with their family. Well, I celebrate with my family. I had some fun, and then I'm with my online family to just talk some nerd stuff for a little bit.
Yeah, damn it.
And then Brian, do you want to host with me an after member stream off YouTube party where we watch music videos and trailers and funny shit?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that'll be open to members too. Now, not everyone's going to be in the panel though, because me and Brian are going to be reacting to music videos or trailers, but you can recommend it and you can hang out in the chat just like you can on a live stream. We're going to have some fun. He's probably going to, Brian is teaching me the ways of metal music.
The Force.
And the occasional comedic
It's recommended that anyone that likes Nickelback should attend.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, to
No,
help save you. If you like.
Oh, save me. No. There's no saving. Nickelback is the greatest.
You should go.
Deadpool even supported
a Nickelback music cassette. Well, let's talk. Film Goblin, do you have any music that you like? Bands that you like? Have you been listening?
Not recently, no.
Like when you were growing up, any bands you could think of, or is it been a while you've been in the music? You haven't been in the music as much lately.
Yeah, not really.
Is it because
lately all the music that's been coming out I haven't really liked?
Okay, is it because of MTV?
I just listened to like 90s and early 2000s rap.
Oh, 90s and early 2000s. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like the Beastie Boys?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yes, people are throwing shade on the Beastie. Brian, do you like the Beastie Boys?
Some of
That's
it.
not. Yeah, I said that before, and people are like, eh.
Wait, if I got you a Nickelback cassette,
Yeah, I would
would
listen
you
to it.
not, you wouldn't throw it out?
Yes.
I would cherish it.
Okay.
I would never buy that on my own. Never. I would listen to it. And I might put it in one of the MME mixtapes. I'm planning on making a mixtape. So in the future, when I have more time, I'm going to get some blank cassette tapes because my cassette deck downstairs records. And I want to do for one, I want to do MME recommends best cover songs of all time. Because there's some bands that have done some great cover songs, and Brian could probably help me out with that. And I could get the MP3 maybe, put it on a USB, and then record it to a tape.
Or you could also put it on a playlist on YouTube.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, we could call it the mixtape playlist.
So if people wanted to listen along, they have that option.
And then maybe we'll do another mixtape would be the best soundtrack only songs, because there were songs that debuted on a soundtrack.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like I from Smashing Pumpkins.
That's a good one.
On Lost Highway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins is pretty good.
Yeah. So CGH, you like Nickelback? What other music do you like?
Lots of pop punk stuff.
Pop punk.
Yeah.
Blink.
Like Sum 41 and
yeah.
Blink 182.
Stuff like that, yeah.
You know, Blink 182 came out with a new cassette tape.
Did they?
Yeah. It's very affordable. It's on Amazon. I've just never been a Blink 182 fan, but I was.
Their latest album's pretty good, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the cassette tape looked pretty legit. Like I like the cover. It's very reasonable price.
They harken back to their old style a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at Cal. Let's look at Cal's list here. We'll get on back on the movie topics. I was just doing a quick segue there. We'll check out Twitter. There's good news on Twitter, don't you know?
Do you know it's snowing in GTA 5 online?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Film Goblin, do you like video games at all?
Yeah.
Any current ones you're playing, or what system?
PS5.
Oh, you do have a PS5.
Yeah, I was playing Spider-Man, but I felt that was okay.
Okay, the first one or the Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, you do have Spider-Man 2. People have been raving about it. You just said it's okay.
I mean, it's like once after you beat it, you're like, all right, that's it. Nothing else to do.
Oh wow. Cal has some good stuff in here. Toll, Nine Inch Nails, 311. Do you like 311?
Gotta be in the mood. Good band. Can't stand the Deftones. Sorry, I'm from Sacramento.
Oh no, you didn't.
I can say that. You want to know why? Because that's a local band for me.
Brian, you triggered me again.
Oh, good lord.
I saw the Deftones live in the 90s, and I always liked them, but I haven't really loved them until the last few years that I went back and listened to their back catalog.
Oh, I listened to them too many times in local licks, and I had a lot of friends that were like really into the Deftones, like really, really into the Deftones. So it kind of turned me off on them. I mean, they got that one song they did for the Matrix soundtrack, My Own Summer.
Ooh, Tobey Maguire Funko
That was
Pop
a good song.
is on sale right now.
White Zombie was good. Rob Zombie's solo stuff was good. The Misfits.
Michael Jackson.
Also, Danzig is good. The Clash. That's kind of punk. The White Stripes.
Johnson.
It's indie crap.
Bush,
Michael
Beck.
Jackson, The
Man.
Killers. I can't do Slipknot. It's I don't like Slipknot.
I log into
Cal-
eBay
Cal.
and there's so much cool stuff.
Cal, we got to talk music sometime too. All right, we'll switch gears because music's not everyone's cup of tea. But you know what? I tried to buy this on a site called discogs.com, and it was a reasonable price cassette tape. And then the seller messaged me, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have it anymore." And I'm like, "BS! You just forgot to update the price." It was the only reasonable price one, but they're like $50-$60, and I want that
Until
album.
White Pony. They were good until White Pony. When White Pony came out, I was like, "No, I'm good, bro."
You're dissing White Pony.
Yes, I am. I told you. It's like I don't like Papa Roach either, dude.
Oh, I actually found.
Whoa! Did you just compare Deftones to Papa Roach? That's a different
No,
league.
but they're also a local band to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I made the comparison. They're in Fairfield. I was from Sacramento. It's about an hour away.
All right, let's switch gears from music because Brian is like killing me here. Brian has great taste in music, but he also disses great music too.
Well, it's arguably great, I guess.
Arguably. All right, let's get to some. Let's see what's happened on Joe Blow. Let's talk about some movie stuff. Anything else you wanted to say about Rebel Moon Film Goblin?
Well, I'm trying to. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'm trying to. The only parts I don't think I really like. I'm trying to remember exactly why. Okay, where they visit the farm, and why did they leave? And then only like a small group of soldiers were only left behind. That's. I'm trying to remember, so I need to rewatch.
Oh,
that.
you mean the not the Empire, whatever they're called, the Mother or something.
Yeah, the Mother World.
Yeah, the Mother World.
Those
the
soldiers that were gonna rape those girls. That girl.
Well, yeah. Watch the R word on the stream if you can, please.
Well,
No,
okay, the R, yeah.
Yeah, the R word or grapes. Yeah. Why do you think they visit? You mean visit to begin with, or why?
No,
they
I mean,
left
like,
their
why did they
soldiers?
leave them? Why did they only leave those guys behind? Like, that's what I'm trying to.
To make sure that the people did what they were supposed to. And I don't know how they don't know that anything happened to the soldiers. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, that one guy, I guess, that was trying to help the girl was the only one who obviously survived.
Mm-hmm.
They said, I don't know. He said they'll be back in like what 8 or 9 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll think they'll find out sooner. We'll see in part 2, I guess.
Well, it's just that's the only part I didn't like is that one guy who was just. I'm just glad he got killed.
Well, yeah, he was definitely a villain. Definitely.
The not the main villain, but I'm saying the soldiers that were left on the farm.
Yeah.
Like that was the only guys I didn't really like. I like, man, these guys are so cartoony. You know?
Oh yeah, cartooning over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're
That's like
talking about
whatever.
if we're talking about real villains and that go and
No, I did like the main
and
villain,
take
though.
over someone's planet, or unfortunately, there's some stuff that could happen. It's not, it's in
Admiral
the realm of
Atticus.
possibility.
I think that
Yeah.
was named Noble. Yeah, Admiral Atticus Noble. I did like. That was the actor who played in Deadpool, correct?
Yeah.
Ajax.
Francis.
And he was
I
also
did like
in
him
Game
in
of
the movie.
Thrones. No, I think this was one of his best roles because he doesn't usually get the big meaty role.
Both actors who played Dario Naharis were in that movie.
Yeah.
No, I just thought it was boring. Okay, like if I'm just gonna give it any kind of critical crime, it was just long and boring. Other than that,
Well, I wouldn't.
That's
I don't
his
know.
opinion.
It wasn't a perfect film, but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. It was, to me, it wasn't really that boring. It was just. I mean, I get a little mixed on it. It's like some people complain about the slow motion in it. I didn't really have any issues with it, except for maybe like one or two shots, but that's it.
Yeah.
To
I mean,
me,
it wasn't
when
as
I watch the slow
expertly
motion, I just feel like that's exactly how it's being played out in real life. Like time is slowing down for just that one action shot.
I think he's
Or that
used
one slow
slow
motion
motion to better impact in his other works where it meant more, whereas this just kind of seemed off sometimes. Although when I was rewatching and she dropped the seeds, I understood because the mothership or whatever got there, and that's like, oh no, yeah.
But no, it's like even the flashback scenes where it's slow motion, I actually dug it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's since it's this time of year, here's a weird Joe Blow article.
I did like Charlie Hunnam's character in it too.
Yeah.
Not Han Solo.
He was pretty good. Well, he's more like he wasn't. He was like at first it's like you would think he's like Han Solo, but he turns out to be like Lando.
I was gonna say Han Calrissian.
Han Calrissian.
His character.
The thing is, it's like a lot of people keep saying he was wasted, but I'm like, well, if the actor agreed to do the role knowing what it was going to turn out to be, I don't think it was really wasted. Other than maybe just, it was cut out a lot of scenes with him.
We're going to move on to something else. No offense. We're going to cover a variety of stuff. Weakest part.
What, you want to talk about Aquaman 2?
Spider fight. They talk too much. We can. Weakest part. Don't spoil that one, though, because people still want to.
Did you like that, Brian?
He didn't see it.
What?
He's done with superhero movies unless it's really accessible or really.
I watched it on my own time.
Yeah,
that's basically it. Okay.
I agree. The spider fight was kind of weak. I didn't like that.
Oh, that. Oh yeah. I actually dug that.
Okay.
Was it Jenna Malone? Was it playing it?
I don't know who.
That was actually pretty good makeup, huh?
Yeah. This is weirdest Christmas movies and TV specials ever made.
Oh, nice.
From Star Wars to Pac-Man and Pee-wee. Does anyone know some that are going to be on here? The Star Wars special, right?
The holiday special?
Yeah. A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. I've never seen that one.
Some kind of
Oh, I didn't know this one existed. We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. Did anyone see this?
Oh, I saw it on Twitter.
No, what the hell was that?
I did. This looks as bad as a Star Wars.
We should do a watch party.
Phil
on
Goblin,
your channel.
did you know this? Look at that image.
I would like if you know where to watch this. We should do a watch party.
Yeah. Well, also, Film Goblin, we could talk about Aquaman 2 when I bring up the next articles about the box office. We'll examine that both.
No.
He-Man and She-Ra, a Christmas special. Smoky Mountain Christmas. Dolly Parton, the $6 million man. I never heard of that. A Christmas Dream with Mr. T? How come we don't get this stuff anymore? The last one was James Gunn. James Gunn kept the tradition alive last year, and there's nothing this year.
Because I guess they don't like Christmas anymore. I don't know.
No, there's no more Christmas specials. A Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. Christmas Comes to Packland.
It's the war on Christmas, guys. No, I'm joking.
Santa Claus the movie. Christmas at Pee Wee's Playhouse. Star Wars Holiday Special.
You know, George Lucas only acknowledged that movie once.
We actually tried to obtain copies and burn them, I heard. Like, for real.
Yeah.
He had nothing to do with that, I think.
Yeah.
No,
well,
something to do with it.
No, that's
It was
what
his idea, I think.
That was the first time he acknowledged it, was him saying that they did it, that someone else did it.
I'm shocked at this one. I did not know this existed.
I say we do a watch party if you can find a copy.
Yeah. That I didn't think there was going to be something on this list that I didn't know about, but I did not know about A Very Turtle Christmas. The TMNT Christmas special from 1994 features the live-action turtles. If you thought the mocap animation was disturbing from our first entry, it's nothing compared to the creepy, dead-eyed turtles trouncing about the city to find Splinter a gift. Between the rictus grins that seem permanently there, to Michelangelo randomly breaking into an opera for some reason, to Splinter's 12 Days of Christmas gift list, which include... No, I don't want to I want to be surprised. It's given too much away. All right. Oh, we do have the mailbag too. We'll do one more topic and then
Oh, it's got 1 star on IMDb.
Why isn't it held to the same regard as the Star Wars Holiday Special? I must know.
Wait, what was that noise?
Nothing.
Oh, it must have been something else.
A mouse or mouse click or a chair?
No, it sounded like someone hurt them. Like, I don't know.
Everything's good. Anyone need help?
Oh, it's on YouTube. I found it.
You gotta
Okay,
stop
cool.
doing that, man.
What?
Bringing the shoulder to a screeching halt because you heard a sound. What was that? Everybody stop doing what you're doing. What was that sound?
What was it?
Well, everything's fine. Everything's fine here. We're all good. We're all good here. Thank you.
I found the Christmas special.
Oh, that's great. All right. Well, let's we could watch at least a little bit of it on the after party that's not on YouTube. Okay, so let's look at, should we look at the Aquaman 2 box office, Film Goblin?
I don't know. Should we?
Yeah, well, we
Sure.
are.
I heard it's not doing good though.
Yeah, I want to see how. I don't take any joy. Do you take any joy in things failing, even though if you're not a fan? I don't.
No, because people worked hard on it.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I
that's
don't know
just
if
part of the business.
It is part of it. You're right. You're right. So I don't take pleasure in it failing, but
What about the 1 or 2?
You win
people
some,
that
you
are
lose
like,
some.
yeah. Aquaman the
They
Lost
still
Kingdom.
got paid anyway.
Yeah. So did Amber Heard. Yeah. Aquaman the Lost Kingdom has the fourth
I mean, let's
worst
be honest.
debut-
Was any of us surprised? Really?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Aquaman the Lost Kingdom has the fourth worst debut on the DCEU, ending a universe that launched over 10 years ago with Man of Steel. This holiday weekend saw Vincent Chase return to theaters, with Aquaman landing in first place with its highly anticipated turn and Ferrari still to come on Christmas Day. Sadly, the Medellin star and his entourage, Aquaman, landed with a thud, while Ferrari isn't expected to make much of a mark. Yesterday saw Aquaman the Lost Kingdom heading to an underwhelming 30 million 3-day debut, Well, appears even that number is a bit of a pipe dream, as the King of Atlantis is seeing a revised weekend of 28.1 million, with its 4-day expected to hit just shy of 40 million. That number makes The Lost Kingdom the 4th worst opening in the entire DCU, after pandemic plagued titles like Wonder Woman 84, Suicide Squad, and this year's Blue Beetle.
Wait, they're still blaming it on the pandemic?
No, they're just giving context. It's not blaming. It's context. They're saying, you know, it comes after the other reason. These movies had a reason that they didn't do that great box office, except for Blue Beetle. So the 4th worst. I don't think Aquaman's gonna have legs in weekend 2 either. After what I've seen in the cinema scores, I think
you don't think Jason Momoa has any draw?
I don't think he has it like he used to. No.
Considering it's Christmas and people will probably get their Christmas
I think
tickets.
They'll probably go see Wonka.
Probably.
Is probably more likely. All right. Well, we're about an hour in. We should do the mailbag. And any other
I was
topics?
going to say about Aquaman.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
A little spoiler, not really a spoiler, but I just found it funny when, what's his name? The Ray Park's character, the doctor.
Yeah.
What's his name? With Black Manta?
Yeah,
What's
what
his
about
name?
it? Oh,
The character.
I forget the character's name. Yeah, but he's a scientist.
Yeah, I just found it funny how it kept cutting to him going back to Black Manta's room so many times. It's just like, and it's like, dude, why don't you just like close and lock the door? You don't like having this guy spy on you so many times outside the room. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
he did become like a huge main character, and I'm like, it was weird.
No, I know I kind of liked his character, but I just found it funny, like how he just like those scenes just kept repeating, and it's just like he made him look like a lost puppy or something. It's like, yo, I'm outside outside your room, outdoor. Hello, and he's just like closing the door on him all the time. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, the trailer had some people worried. So if you want to nod or shake your head on if something happened or not, if you know what the worry was.
I don't know what the worry is. Nothing.
Did you like Amber Heard in it?
I'll just say explosion, and that's all I'll say.
Explosion
in the trailer. No, nothing bad happened.
I mean, there were explosions in the movie, but I don't remember which like explosion for what. I don't know. Nothing that
without spoiling.
I don't know. I still don't know what you're talking about. There's explosions in the movie. I don't know if there was a certain explosion. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that.
What, you mean in the control room?
No, the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. No comment.
Okay.
Let's get to the mailbag. Asking spoiler questions, CJ.
Well, people were concerned.
You were concerned. You wanted the people.
I'll blame Axel.
Translation. I'm sure if
That's
Axel
some of the
wanted to
most
see
selfish crap I've ever heard.
I don't even blame James Wan. All right, well, let's get to the mailbag. Jacob McKenzie says, thoughts on DC Studios co-CEO Peter Safran on Jason Momoa going forward. We'll see what happens, but there's no doubt in my mind he's already checked out of Aquaman. But I really hope people will come and support his potentially last stand as Aquaman. Yeah, give us money. When I think of Jason in this role, he is a definitive Aquaman. I don't think he's the definitive Aquaman. I think he was good in the first one. Go ahead.
Can I be honest? I don't think Aquaman's coming back in any way, shape, or form.
I want a different version. I
No,
like the character.
I don't even think the character can come back because Jason Momoa just gave
Honestly, I feel
a
like
different take on it, right?
honestly, it's to me, it's just like I didn't even really like the first Aquaman that much either. So it's just like, to me, the only time I ever did like Jason Momoa as the character was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but that's about it.
But are you a fan of Aquaman as a character, and would you like to see someone else play Aquaman? I know Brian suggested, yeah, I'd like.
No,
that
yeah,
might
I
be
do
one
like
of
Aquaman.
I mean, Aquaman as a character is kind of a joke, wasn't he?
No, not
Always
anymore.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's
the
okay
thing.
to
He
keep
Well,
wasn't
that's
under-
that's the
Oh,
thing
oh.
that up
wasn't under
until
Snyder's
Jason,
direction, but-
yeah.
All right, hold on, Brian. What were you saying?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, you can recast a character. It doesn't. There's not rules against it.
You're absolutely right. I
Well,
agree with you.
yeah, but like it was like before he was always the joke character, right? The guy that talks to fish and all that.
If you watch freaking whatchamacallit, yeah.
If you only watch the end of Peacemaker season 1, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Hey,
no,
Joe,
that's
how's
what
it
I was
going?
saying. Under Snyder's direction, he was cool, but like then they turned him into a joke in the first movie, and it just got worse.
Well,
this
you know
time
what?
around.
Honestly, though, people assume that's other people like James Gunn, but I kind of think after seeing Aquaman 2, I kind of think that's Momoa as well. His most personality is a little bit more jokey now.
What are we talking about? I heard
Well, that's the
Peacemaker
thing.
season 1.
Even in a Fast
Oh,
and
we're talking
Furious
about
X, he was just
Aquaman.
acting like himself. Remember?
Yeah.
He just like acts like he's drunk on set. Doesn't
He
doesn't
does that
seem
a
like
lot.
he takes his role seriously.
I that's kind of Momoa par for the course right now, and I'm a fan of him. He's kind of like set onto a certain type of vibe. But Joe, since you're here, there's a question in our mailbag. We're talking about Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to? Well, do you want to see Momoa return as Aquaman after you saw 2? You weren't too much of a fan of 2, and would you like to see the character continue? I would like to see a new version of Aquaman after this. I kind of want.
I definitely would like to see Momoa return.
You what?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Would you like to see him as Lobo?
Maybe. I'd rather see him as Aquaman than Lobo, but I mean, if he could play both, that would be great. And I don't see any reason why he couldn't.
I mean, they might as well. I mean, you have Sean Gunn is going to play multiple characters in the DC. So it's
yeah,
like,
and under makeup, like as any Star Trek fan knows, you put on makeup. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Jeffrey Combs played 2 different characters in one single episode of Deep Space Nine. He played Brunt and Wayoon in a single episode.
He's not
What?
wrong.
I don't know who that is.
Jeffrey Combs.
yeah, I know who that is.
He was
So
in,
you
what was it,
didn't like
Onward,
Aquaman
maybe?
2, but you still want Momoa as Aquaman.
Well, yeah, like why would Aquaman 2 have any bearing on
What are you talking about, boys?
Well, I mean, if they're going to do a reboot, it's best they just recast him. You might as well.
yeah,
you know.
but this isn't a reboot.
Feliz Navidad.
Point.
What is? If you're going to have a new
Navidad.
Superman, you might as
Merry
well
Christmas.
just reboot
Feliz
it.
Navidad.
I mean, didn't they already
Películas
say they're
es mi
going to have a whole new
cumpleaños
Justice
feliz.
League? Like the whole Justice League
Wish
cast
you
is
a
going to be
Merry
recasted
Christmas.
anyways. So
Gal Gadot's going to be back.
She's
All
so
right,
back.
Joe.
Gal
She never
Gadot's
left.
gonna
How
be
could she
back.
be back?
what do you mean she's going to be back?
All right, well,
She
Perp,
never left. How can she? Be back?
I really don't want to get into the debate either about if it's a reboot or not, because people have difference of opinion on that.
Well, we know it's not a reboot. We know it because
I'm just moving on from that.
Yeah.
Perp, I want to say,
What's
do
up?
you want to see a new Aquaman? And James,
I want to
Gunn
talk about Rebel Moon. Let's go.
You
Oh God.
I'm down to talk about more about Rebel Moon.
I'm here to talk about Challenge of the GoBots.
Oh, cool. Let's see that.
I don't know what that is.
Navidad.
I just got my brother gave me these for Christmas. Challenge
Oh,
of
that's
the
great.
GoBots DVDs.
DL with a
What is that? Is that a
wow.
Transformers?
Well, this was before the
Doesn't meet the eye.
Transformers. Before the Transformers, there were the GoBots, and it was the Hanna-Barbera cartoon series that supported the toy. And I haven't seen it in years.
Did you guys see Rebel Moon?
While everyone's just
I'm not.
joining us after their holiday festivities, please leave a like. We'd really appreciate it. Let's get back to the mailbag because me and Brian have a cool after party where we're gonna watch trailers and music videos.
Yeah, perp, they're taking the title after show.
It's after. It's after show.
All right.
We do what we want.
We do.
You still talking to Enosh?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I have.
I haven't
He's just
seen him in a
very-
while.
he's-
What
he's
happened?
Well, I don't want to talk about personal stuff, but he's very busy. That's all. He
Oh,
is
like
a
how I was,
pastor. You
You
know,
know,
he's-
just to basically sum up the last year, dude. Honestly, since you've been here,
Wait, what?
We all kind of
Since you've been gone.
we all kind of went our own separate ways, dude.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't-
that's sad.
I go my own way. I'm a
Enosh
Sigma.
doesn't answer me. Enosh doesn't answer.
I'm a
He-
Sigma
Okay,
male,
well,
so I
let's
go
let-
my own way.
I know Film Goblin's just curious, but let's not.
Well, I'm just
talk about-
I
asking
live the
another
life
way,
of a
'cause
Sigma.
No, no,
folk,
no.
Gobblin. You
You're
gotta
fine,
understand
Brian.
this.
I'm saying
I'm just
like
trying
with-
to slake his curiosity so he can
Yeah.
stop asking. 'cause
No, no,
it's
no.
like,
I do
get it.
want
think he
like
can keep
Joe.
asking,
I don't
because
want
then he
to.
can
I
learn
don't want
about
to.
how
I don't
much
want to say
Sigma I
anything
am.
about my
I
friend.
just don't want to bring up any more drama that's like
Yeah.
I live
really
on my
bogged
own.
down the last year.
He
and the
seems
best
very
way to
happy
wolf.
when I
kinda leave it
speak with
go.
him on the. I will say this. He
Well,
seems
it's not-
very happy
the
when we
open
speak with
road
him on the phone.
Is like
And we
candy
talked
to me.
about
Just
if
for
he comes
Drifter,
back
you know?
potentially collabing. So that's where.
No, I mean, it's not no drama or anything. I keep inviting him to join because he said he wants to be on more streams. I keep inviting
Yeah.
him, and he doesn't
Sigmas
show
never
and
get
he
caught up in
doesn't say a
drama.
word.
No, he intentions is he wants to do stuff, but he just can't find the time. I think. But moving on to the mailbag. But yeah, the door's open to talk to Enosh, and the lounge will probably be back at some point. Okay, so I personally, would like to see a new Aquaman after seeing Aquaman 2. Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Emerald Fennell's Zatanna movie is no longer moving forward. She reveals
Boo.
the film was going to reboot the Dark Universe, and they were going to kind of make this kind of dark sort of villain universe or hero villain universe. I think we need to
Wait,
see something.
wait, isn't Zatanna like DC, but like Dark Universe is the Universal Monsters?
There's a dark DC universe too that they kind of refer to something similar.
I think this project.
Yeah,
could
it's known
still
as the
happen.
DCU.
I think this project.
Oh,
could
they
still happen.
Dark Comic
they
Universe.
they had me hopeful for a Dark Universe reboot.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Well, this specific Zatanna movie is unlikely going to happen, though, Joe.
they just got Christopher
don't- I
Abbott.
don't know
They
that
just,
I-
they just casted Christopher Abbott for Wolfman.
The,
Well,
yeah,
there's a
I
rumor
agree
of
with that.
Well,
I mean, I don't see it happening right this minute, and quite frankly, this isn't the time for it. He has to establish this new universe, but eventually, in this new universe, that's not to say there's no room for a Zatanna. And if you're going to do Zatanna, why not bring in an intensely talented person like Emerald Fennell to make it? I mean, I could see it happening. I just don't see it happening in the next couple of years.
Man, I would love to
who's
see
that
her write
very
that too.
famous Scream actress?
Dev Campbell,
No, the youngest one, the younger one.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega. They've been saying for a while.
No,
would be
she's
a
too
big-
overexposed. I think.
Cool.
Well, I mean,
It's a little
that would
young.
make her popular for a character that's not very well known, though. Phil
I
Gold.
think she's too young.
Figure Drawing paid $2 so we could rate his Aquaman casting, please. Alexander Ludwig. I don't know who that is. Let me
I
Google
don't know who that is either.
Alexander.
Maybe try to get an actor who has blonde hair.
All right, let me bring this up. Let me bring up Figure Drawing. I Googled.
Out of 10?
I think I've seen him before.
Is anybody excited for the new Star Wars movie that's about to come out?
About
What?
to.
It's about
They're
to come
trailing.
out. You mean that they're going to start filming?
Well, yeah, it's going to be a Ray movie, right?
Well, I'm excited for I'm excited for the Ray movie, but I think that's still a couple of years off.
Rate. I would say a 7. Figure Drawing, if I got to be honest. Even though you paid me to
I
ask.
have no idea how this guy acts, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him before. He's in like a. I mean,
He's
pretty.
like Grown Ups.
Grown Ups
This,
too.
this looks familiar. Is he in the Rings of Power show or something? I haven't seen him in much.
It says he's in Vikings.
Oh,
Ray
he's Canadian.
Mountain, Heels.
what does that mean?
Hunger Games.
That means it
But you-
automatically can't be a 10 out of 10.
That's immediately subtracting 3 points. 4 out of 10 for the Canadian. Oh, Vikings. No, I
wait.
haven't. I've heard. Good
I'm
things about
sorry, but
Is that
the
the
best
show
mo-
about Vikings?
You're
Ca-
what?
ca-
If you're
can we
sorry,
talk-
please say sorry and not
Oh.
sworry.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Can we talk about the best movie of this year?
Flash.
The Zone of Interest?
Your mama.
Oh.
Rogue Squadron. That would have been amazing if they made this.
Was that supposed to come out this year?
Yeah,
That was the original.
a
Supposedly.
couple days ago. Yeah, it was supposed to.
That would have been amazing. That would have been competing with Aquaman and Rebel Moon.
Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
I do
Probably
love
be
Patty
as good as her
Jenkins.
last Christmas movie, Wonder Woman 84.
That was
know
a
that's your
Chris-
favorite movie,
Wait,
Matt.
was that a Christmas movie?
It came out on Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah, it came
happens
out
at the very end.
Which
Christmas
movie?
Day.
Wonder Woman 84 is the
Woman
movie that got me
84.
a big screen HD TV or a big 4K TV. We bought that TV just to watch Wonder Woman 84.
Oh.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
I do want.
Well, I mean, you can watch other things after that, so of course.
Yeah, but like Christine, Christine was heartbroken. She wasn't going to get to see it in the theater.
Wait, did you
So
watch?
she said if she has to watch it at home, she's watching it on the biggest screen possible.
Well, I did
you
buy
wa-
a new TV during the summer, and I thought, might as well get it for Rebel Moon when that comes out.
Did you watch Avatar on that TV?
No.
Forget that. Did you see Transformers Dark of the Moon on that TV?
No.
Yeah.
Saw Bumblebee on that TV.
Oh.
Not for the
Is
first
anybody,
time.
Good
anybody gonna buy any of those new James Cameron films in 4K?
Maybe Aliens? Maybe.
I want to get Aliens, but
they
I'm
out
afraid he's gonna pull a
Oh,
Terminator 2 on it, though.
Actually, I think I'd rather
he's gonna
watch
get rid of all the grain.
I think I'd rather watch Wonder Woman 84 than Aquaman 2.
Speak for yourself, King's Portal. I love Wonder Woman 84.
I had
I'll
a
talk
weird
about it all
dream
day, every
where
day.
I had a weird dream that James Cameron did a Godzilla movie.
That would be amazing.
Very weird dream. That's like a normal
uh,
dream for you. What are you
Probably
talking
should have done that back in '98.
Okay, so Jacob says thoughts on Michael Mann says he is a big Guardians of the Galaxy fan. Not necessarily this last one, but 2 before really worked, and I love watching them. I like all
Threw shade
three.
at this new one.
The second one is my least favorite.
Not
Yeah, it is.
necessarily
Kind
this last one.
I actually really do not like the second one. I have to rewatch it though.
Michael
Give it
Mann's
another
based.
shot. Yeah.
His new movie Ferrari was really
Let's
good.
mix it up. Go to someone else there.
They should make a
Like-
movie called Based.
Klipus, thoughts on
Pretty
this
sure.
is my cousin. Thoughts on the possible WB Paramount merger. We kind of talked about this last night.
I
Zaslav
thought that
in
wasn't gonna
charge of-
happen.
Well, he doesn't know that when he asked the question. He was just asking. He heard something about it. So if Zaslav was in charge, I would what people were saying, I would be pretty upset because it seems like he's going to cut a lot of stuff that Paramount's doing. The first thing would probably be Star Trek and Halo. A lot of the Star Trek shows would probably be cut.
I think the exact opposite.
If Zaslav was in charge,
Yeah,
of Paramount.
I mean, Zaslav's all about IP. He would want that. It's the smaller things he's going to cancel. He's not going to cancel one of their big IPs. He's
Star
gonna,
Trek's not getting touched. Dude.
Yeah, he's going to trumpet
really?
that. Like that's going to be like my fear is that all the smaller things are going to go away because that's
Like what?
All the
Like-
small things.
well, it's like if you look at all the original shows on Paramount Plus, he's going to be like, we need the top stuff. We need Star Trek, and we need all the
CSI and all the good
shows.
stuff.
Top
man.
Gun.
Yeah,
All the
But
boomer stuff. Man.
anything a little weird like one of my favorite shows on Paramount Plus, Evil. I don't know how that performs. That's a smaller. I don't know anyone who watches Evil except like me. So that's the kind of
Where's
thing
the
he's
new
gonna get rid of.
Frasier? Is that Paramount or is that?
Yeah, I don't know how that did.
I don't.
It was a really
Oh,
good show.
someone suggested the other day, Brandon Fraser as the Thing, and I was like, Ooh, I could
That's not
see that.
bad.
Ooh.
I could see it kind of.
Oh, if what
Firefly.
Degrassi says, if
I
if
want to
this
see him
is-
as Firefly first.
if this is true, then I'm all for the merger. If the merger gets rid of Zaslav, bring on the goddamn merger.
Well, yeah, because he
Goddamn
failed.
merger.
I mean, why would they keep him
I
around?
disavow that.
He didn't do jack shit. If anything, he pissed people off and caused
He cut
a writer's
costs.
strike. Well, no, he was like optically, he was one of the biggest like faces for the.
He's Times Man of the Year in my eyes.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying
at
this
least
year.
at
Why are
least
you
he
saying
finally.
that? Acro
at le-
Herb?
I know,
At
but
least-
he affected my life to that degree that he has
At-
to be like whether good or bad. He's Times Man of the Year for me.
At
All the shit
least
that
he was able to bring in a Kevin Feige for DC.
Well, here's the thing. I think that's the why they didn't want to merge with WB is because they don't trust Zaslav. I think there's even a lot of
we don't know
people-
that. We don't know.
Thank
that.
you, Jacob McGinsey. He figures it out. No, David Zaslav pissed off a lot of people in Hollywood.
true.
Dude.
Yeah, but
He's
they'll still
done.
do business with him. They're not going to take it personal
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It doesn't work
because
like that in Hollywood.
everything's
But I'm
a
just
tax
saying- I'm just
write-off.
saying, okay,
Depends.
his regime at WB can upwardsly can be considered a failure, correct? Am I wrong here?
Well,
I'm sorry, repeat the
yes,
question?
but isn't it also illegal what he did?
My boy Walt.
Like the whole tax write-off for every movie.
Well, there's people investigating some
In
of those
Canada,
businesses.
sure, dude, but not here in the United States, buddy. There's loopholes.
See, that's why I've
They
always
have
said they shouldn't.
lawyers.
I was always saying they shouldn't commit to a long-term DC universe plan without having the company needs to be stable first because they can't just keep going through different mergers.
Yeah, but they need to give something to the investors. The investors need to look forward to something in order for them to give money. They're like, what are they going to say? Nothing until we get things figured out. They're not going to get any more money.
What Degrassi says?
They won't get any more money.
Oh
That's
no,
why they
you
have to
just made
constantly
Joe.
turn out.
I will let Joe read this.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I said that don't do a
my
long-term
boy
plan.
Walt. Welcome home, Walt. We love you, man.
No,
No,
we
the
don't.
long-term plan is why they
I
get the
oversee
money,
an
though.
Aquaman 2, Joe.
Wait, wait,
The man who saved DC.
wait. Who is the one? Who is the one that Ray Fisher didn't like?
Hamada.
That's
He
how
didn't
you
like
know.
the
he's
money.
good.
Bring him back.
Exactly.
That's why you want him back, CJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, but these current DC movies all were
And
made because of him.
and recast Cyborg and make him say "booyah."
I was disappointed in the Justice League movie. Not only did I was I happy he said booyah.
It's about to be
but I was
2024,
disappointed
man.
we
If
didn't
we're
have a
still
scene where he
talking
was
about this
eating
shit,
waffles.
oh, God.
There should have
I
been
saw
a
a
scene where we saw
fantastic
him
movie
eating
yesterday.
waffles.
Brian.
But he doesn't have
I
a stomach, so how is he going to
understand,
eat?
Brian, but people
Here's
love
what's
talking
funny.
about this. We'll get
Right?
Shout out to
You-
the
you
zone
just-
of interest.
Brian. Do you want to just? I'll set up the stream for us later. Just chill until we get some music videos. Search for some music videos and some trailers, some old school trailers too. Some old school comedies that you love, Brian.
Hey, where
Make
are you
me laugh
streaming
my ass
these?
off.
Where are you
Off of
streaming
YouTube.
these?
Off of YouTube.
You
Members
know
have
that,
the
mu-
link.
They
you
can't
know that
commit to a long-term
music
plan.
music can give you a really bad strike. Like
Yeah,
But it could
that's
also
why
It-
it's
it-
not
it-
on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. It's only through StreamYard. But I
but
could
you,
give the
you
link.
just said it was on YouTube.
Oh
I
my
said
god.
off of YouTube.
Does anybody know if the Batman 2 is going to happen?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yes, it
probably
is.
not. I doubt it.
'Cause he said he
Unless
hasn't
they,
even written the
I,
script yet.
unless
We're gonna have
they
three Jokers,
conv-
people. We're gonna have
unless they
three different
convince
Jokers.
Matt Reeves to
We
team up with James Gunn. That's the
no,
only
no.
way.
No,
Well, he's
it
already
made enough
is
money.
because he says the Arkham series
Batman
is going
2's
to be a
a
part of the
done deal.
DCU.
All right. This is a member
bet
stream,
Gunn
but I
doesn't
got to
even
get a
bring the
little bit of
Joker into
control.
it.
I got to get a little bit of
Yeah.
control here. Let's go to a new question that's really good by Anthony. What's a movie that is loved, that you love, that is hated by critics? Black Adam, Batman v Superman, the Wolverine, X-Men Origins,
Rebel Moon.
X-Men Last Stand.
Masters of the Universe.
I love Masters of the Universe. Yeah.
I actually did like that movie too.
Classic.
This is an easy one for me. Blade 2.
People like Blade 2, except
Check
Joe.
out the tomato
It's-
meter.
I like Blade
Go
2 as
check
well.
out the tomato meter. Check out
Really?
the
It's
tomato
not
meter. Yep.
hated. It's not hated by critics because it's like at 50%, so it's like right on
thought
the
it was at its
line.
20s.
I
Well,
would
I'm
have
not,
asked.
I'm not talking about Blade 2.
Oh.
Shazam 2. Shazam 2 is a 50-50, so like it's not hated.
Yeah,
by
that's
critics,
mixed.
but it's definitely mixed, and that's my number 3 film of the year.
I want to ask Joe this because sometimes he doesn't admit that they're hated. Are the movies that are hated that you love, Joe?
What's
that you agree that they're hated?
What's your number one movie, Joe?
Last Jedi.
Movies that you like that you agree that everyone
Critics
else
liked it.
dislikes?
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, okay, I think people generally like that.
That
No,
was a
that was-
huge disaster when it came out.
Yeah.
Critics hated it.
Everyone hated it.
didn't perform well.
Okay.
But
Any
yeah,
other, any other movies?
I'll give you a couple movies that I think are really unfairly maligned. The 2 Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans
agree.
and Michael Chiklis. They were fun, entertaining films, and people were like, "Oh, they didn't take it." Well, you know, it was basically a comedy, which is what the Fantastic Four kind of should be. The Fantastic Four is the sitcom of the Marvel Universe.
Wait, I thought you didn't like those.
I don't like the one with Michael Jordan, but I like the first 2.
I did like the first.
I'm
two as well,
so
but I think-
confused. When we did Watch Party, everyone didn't like them.
I don't think I was at that watch party.
Well,
Me
Max,
neither.
I know
It's
Max
confused.
said they didn't like it.
Well, I like the first two. I just think the second one got hated just because they didn't like the way Galactus was done. And then-
Yeah,
Although, if you watch that movie, Galactus is in that movie as a shadow.
Well, I know,
Thought it
but
was a
people wanted
cloud.
to see the actual thing. You know.
I think they
I liked
spend all
X-Men
their
Origins
budget.
Wolverine.
They probably spend all their budget on Human Torch and Silver Surfer.
This is Cal's, the OG Super Mario film. That's a good one. Lots of people, but there's something about it that's kind of like.
I liked X-Men Origins Wolverine, even though people didn't like what they did to Deadpool. But if you stayed with the after credits, it's like his mouth became unshut. So it's like they were trying to set up for a Deadpool movie at that time.
I got a big one for you. Star Trek V: The Final Frontier. Hated by critics, hated by Star Trek fans. I think it is a really underrated film. Really
Brian,
good.
you might agree with that one, right? Brian?
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
I got 2 movies for you.
It's
Michael
got,
Bay's
it's got what's his face in it, dude, David Warner. So it's all good.
Michael Bay's TMNT movies.
Let's
Yeah.
not call,
I did
let's
like
not
the
call them
first
Michael
one.
Bay's though. Michael Bay did not make those movies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I like them.
Everyone knows that's what.
Or
No one.
They're
People
called-
didn't like the Bad Boys 2 movies, but
end with Perp. Are
I
there
actually
any
did
movies that you love that people hate? Perp.
Michael Bay movies. I love Michael Bay movies. The Resident Evil movies, people hate them. I love them. I think they're so dumb.
I do
and
like his
fun.
Transformers movies.
Yeah,
I even did like The Last Night is my second favorite one.
yeah,
of
that
them.
was fun.
All right.
But yeah, those
Transformers
two,
beat up Nazis. in Hitler's
TMNT
backyard.
movies are
Amazing.
fun.
We should get
Well,
to
no,
this
it's just I'm a
throwback 'cause
sucker
we
for
have
the
used-
King Arthur stuff.
Me and
Yeah.
Brian and maybe another guest have some music videos and trailers like to go through on the after part.
Racist Transformers, cool.
Uh,
was in the second one, King.
Mass Vigilante. There's a rumor on Spider-Man 4 is going to be street level Civil War event like film with Daredevil, Ant-Man,
be.
Jessica Jones, and other heroes to team up with Spider-Man
That's too many.
to take down. No, that sounds great to me.
Just make it a Spider-Man focused movie. Why does it have to be up 10,000 cameos?
Because there's been so many Spider-Man movies that's going to get a lot of new interest. That's why.
Well, that's the same thing with what's going on with Superman Legacy.
Yeah.
Getting all these other characters appearing.
Right. I think that's why it's happening.
Do they not trust Tom Holland to carry his own movie anymore?
No, but it's also like you have to think about it. Look what the last Spider-Man did. That was like an event. They need to like,
yeah.
you know,
And
this
seeing
is
Spider-Man
and
versus Kingpin is a big draw.
I think the street level thing is fantastic to really hone in on some really good writing. I like this.
Yeah.
Take, if it's a rumor, I like.
And we've
it.
never got to see Spider-Man interact with Daredevil on live action.
Yeah, this could be
I
great.
think that would
This,
be
this is how you
great.
compete with the last one. Yeah.
There's only 2 superheroes other than Spider-Man that I want to appear in a Spider-Man movie, if we're being honest. Iceman and Firestar. Give us Spider-Man as
Actually,
an
yeah. Give it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
that's cool.
because the animated series, Joe?
Yes, absolutely.
no,
Give us Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Why
Why
isn't
don't
he
you work
interact?
with James Gunn's writers group?
Let him interact with the X-Men more often.
We'll get there. This is a smart idea. Street level. Let's go Spider-Man street level. That's
It's
how
gonna
that's
it's
what
gonna
he
help
was.
rise all ships from Marvel too when they're in time of need with
Yeah, let's get
Daredevil.
Daredevil in there.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine would be pretty cool too.
and having Kingpin against Tom Holland's Spider-Man
Oh yeah,
really
yeah. I think-
challenging.
Yeah,
him
that's
is
gonna be
pretty
cool.
good. Yeah.
Especially, let's see what Kimping does in Echo.
Well, that's why I think only Kingpin and Daredevil should show up. Like,
and
Ant-Man.
if you throw in all the other ones like Ant-Man,
Ant-Man could be a
that's too much.
cameo. No, Ant-Man could be just like a cameo thing. Jessica Jones might be
I
involved.
would
like, a
love
couple-
this rumor. Yeah, this would be like my perfect choice. This would be rivaling Deadpool 3 with me if this happens, and I'm all about Deadpool 3. All right, Jacob McKenzie says, Max, the DC Extended Universe 2013 to 2023. Give me your thoughts on the DCU. Best film, worst film, most surprising film, perfect casting.
Oh,
Best
man,
film of the DCEU. I would say BVS. Worst film? Maybe Aquaman 2, I guess.
J-Pod says he's the weakest, but like he took on Green Goblin.
Most surprising film, Black Adam. Perfect casting, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Does anyone else want to go real quick?
I got mine.
Okay.
Best film, Shazam. Worst film, Man of Steel. Most surprising film, The Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Come on, that opening scene, that was a surprise. Even though we should have seen it coming, I don't think any of us saw that coming. Perfect casting, I'm going to go Zachary Levi.
Yeah. If it wasn't film, if it was more than film, I would say most surprising is Peacemaker. I didn't think I was going to like Peacemaker at all. Yeah.
I'm actually the opposite of Crazy Joe.
Okay.
Mine is the best is Man of Steel, and the worst is the Suicide Squad. And I would probably say it's surprising, maybe. I'm not really sure. Maybe Black Adam, but that's about it.
All right.
Well, what's the
Matt's like,
categories he has on there?
Best film, worst film, most surprising film, perfect casting.
Oh, perfect casting. I think either Cavill or Affleck would be perfect.
Well, yeah. Oh, you mean the perfect casting out of all of them?
Yeah.
I think Cavill is the best casting out of all of them, even over Batfleck. He was like perfect Superman for me. Okay.
Can I go?
Sure.
All right. Best film, I would have to say Snyder Cut. Worst film is BVS theatrical. Most surprising film for me was actually Birds of Prey. I had a lot of fun with that one. Perfect casting is Amanda Waller. That was great.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right, I'm setting up the webinar.
I like the Flash movie. Like,
no, I enjoyed it.
At first, like I was like, but
Are we gonna say
the more I
surprisingly
thought
good or
about
surprisingly bad?
the more I thought about it, like
I guess you could take that either way, Phil Goblin.
Okay, I
okay.
say surprisingly good is Black Adam. Surprisingly bad was Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, that kind of shocked everyone. I know some people loved it. More power to you. But I remember watching it as like I actually remember the group DM, Brian, when I'm like, I don't think this was good. And
Yeah,
everyone's like,
no.
I don't know. And then later on
Yeah,
it's like
we all
Well, I
kind of
mean-
cringed at the same time. It was kind of funny, actually.
I was having a party while watching that thing.
Well,
I was
here's the
laughing
thing with
so
me.
hard. That thing
and
was
they
so
used
great.
the
for me.
music.
It was so
They
much
used
fun.
the music that's
Yeah.
in every single trailer.
To me,
Fact.
why I say that, even though I kind of figured it wasn't going to be good, because like I didn't like the idea of the movie being take place in the 80s and being called Wonder Woman 84, but I was just saying surprisingly good because I didn't expect it to be like as bad as it was when it came out. You know,
See, I wouldn't call it bad at all. I really enjoy that movie.
Well, that's great.
It's not as good as the first one, but I really dig it.
I think maybe a lot of people would say the first Wonder
Car
Woman
chase
was
was fun.
surprisingly good. In a way.
Okay. Anthony
Ooh.
says, "What's the most disappointing movie of 2023?"
Oh man, I got a brutal one.
I would say Aquaman 2 for me because I was really looking forward to that, and I just feel like the energy was gone with Momoa and the whole production. It was just like they just phoned it in. Everyone,
The whole thing felt like a reshoot. Like you feel the reshoots.
yeah.
Like they're just tired. They're just like, because that's what a reshoot is. You kind of feel like it's just you're getting seconds. You know.
Yeah,
I
just the full
haven't
meal.
been disappointed
People get
by
exhausted.
any movie this year yet.
Okay. Anyone else want to add
Yeah,
this before we get to the
I
next
was
one?
so hyped for this movie called Bad City. Is like this Japanese martial arts movie. I was so hyped. It had like by this amazing choreographer. It was the second movie. His first movie was called Hydra, which had like the best knife fight I've ever seen in my life in a movie. So I was super hyped for this. He had a huge budget. He got some really cool actors. Man, it is such a slog. When the action hits in the last 20 minutes, it's incredible. It's exactly what I wanted. But it's a 2-hour movie, and to get there is an absolute I was just, oh man. So yeah, that was a huge disappointment for me. Bad City.
Wait,
I would
are you sure it wasn't the bulk that was?
No, the
the
bulk
most
is exactly what I thought it was going to be.
For me, it's a
That did not
toss-up.
disappoint me.
It's a toss up between Aquaman 2 and Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh my God, Joe!
Well, what was your number one, Joe? Your number one favorite movie of the year?
Flash.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone else
Really, you
want
like
to go?
the Flash?
Oh, absolutely.
I
could
love
pro-
this. I like the
I know.
Flash too.
I know
It
Brian's
was
in
fun.
party mode for later, so I would probably nominate for him. I know he's looking forward to Rebel Moon. He was kind of let down, which is fair.
That was my biggest letdown of the year. I'm gonna be honest, and not only the year, but like as long as we've known about Rebel Moon.
And I think the other reason that it's such a letdown for you, Brian, is because that was like what we told Snyder fans that were still asking for the Snyderverse. Just enjoy the new stuff, right?
Yep.
So what do you say to those people that say, just let Zach cook with his new IP? And then you're like, well, what do you tell them now? That aren't.
I would tell them that there's more in the world than Zach. If you like Zack Snyder,
That's
that's
kind of
cool.
what I said yesterday.
That's cool.
Exactly
Like
what
Yeah,
I
there's
said.
this guy named James Gunn.
Yeah, there's James Gunn. There's Steven Spielberg. There's Emerald
You
Fennell.
figured it out, Joe. Now you tell. Okay, let me
Yeah, I'm
highlight
not
Joe
watching-
for this.
I'm not
Tell
watching
them,
Stevie anymore. Fuck
tell
that
the
guy.
Move On crew, or
Be
the
James Gunn.
the people that still want
Gunheads.
Snyderverse, that were that instead of looking for more Snyder on Netflix, now just move on from Snyder completely. There's other directors.
You don't even have to move on from Snyder. You can still love Snyder, but you don't have to exclusively love him. There is a lot of great filmmakers in the world.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
you
say
know-
we had a banger year. We've had a banger
Yeah.
year this year in film, and it feels like people are talking about box office. It's like there's been some great cinema out there this year.
Wait, Joe, did you like Indiana Jones?
I did.
I liked it.
I'd say it's I think it's the third best Indiana Jones film.
Oh, that was surprisingly good for me. That one.
Yeah, that was. But again, look, great filmmakers make. I always say it. Great filmmakers make great movies. Not always. Even Spielberg has a hook in them, but mostly great filmmakers make great movies.
Sometimes bad filmmakers make good movies.
Mass Vigilante. What's your thoughts on Chris Pine? Shares his thoughts on Wonder Woman 3 and absolutely said no into coming back because the last film was absolute garbage to some people.
Wait, can
And
I
nearly
say my
destroyed his career.
most disappointing or most underwhelming film of the year?
Sure.
Godzilla -1.
What?
Ooh, hot take. I like it.
I
I
don't
like that
it.
hot take.
I don't like
I
it.
liked the Godzilla scenes. I just didn't like everything else.
I think I'm gonna boot you.
I got to agree with J Pod. Next Goal Wins was crushingly disappointing. I think it was one of the first Taika Waititi movies I ever.
I think people are. I think people have Taika Waititi fatigue.
I don't. Give me more
I
Taika
do.
Waititi, just not Next Goal Wins.
I
To
think
me,
they have fatigue.
to me,
with
the
humor.
fatigue.
He's kind of a one-trick pony. It's like
Call
the
him
Lens
Taika
Flare
Fatigue.
or
What's
the
his
slow
one trick?
motion.
Making great movies?
What about giving him a Hulk movie?
No.
and I'm gonna say this too. I think
'Cause
Oppenheimer
he
was
did a
boring.
good Hulk.
Ooh,
Yeah, I didn't like Oppenheimer
get
either.
this guy. Get this guy on more. Hot takes.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. Nolan hasn't really hit it for me in a while.
Nolan.
You know what?
rarely
I
hits it
I,
for
I
me,
agree
but-
with you after
Well,
Dark Knight Rises.
just to give
That
everyone
one
a 20-minute
kinda
warning,
broke
at
me.
11 p.m., I am going to start the after party webinar. Open
Does
to
anybody
members,
here-
but not everyone's going to be on the panel. You could view it, but me, Brian, and maybe Bruce later.
And does anybody here watch Adam Does Movies, the review guy?
Yes.
His opinion on Godzilla -1 is the exact opinion I have. We both had that same feeling.
Damn.
If you guys seen his review on it.
Yeah, I was triggered by it.
Yeah, Tenet was an absolute. I didn't even know what the hell who was fighting who at the end. I was like, who?
Oh,
Are
I
those
didn't
bad
even bother
guys in
seeing
the
it.
I want to
desert?
rewatch it.
I hate
Who
it.
the hell were they shooting at? I have no idea what was going on.
That
in
I gave everyone a 20-minute
I was
warning.
like,
So we
who
gotta
the
get
hell's
through
shooting
these.
at who? What is going on?
Yeah,
Why is that
these
building going
questions.
back?
CGH says
Why are they
no.
there?
No what? Yes.
He's on the panel and can tell us, and he's not.
No. I think he was just saying no at the time. Now he added some questions. Mass Vigilante. So if you loved Aquaman 2, that's all great for you. But the sad reality is that clearly the film was a flounder in the box office. It's even lower than the Marvel's Rotten Tomatoes score, and making less money. And personally, my thoughts on the film, I describe in 2 words: absolutely pitiful.
Oh my god!
Before watching the film, I read a lot of comics and watch a lot of anime movie shows on Aquaman content, and Arthur and Mara's
There's a
history
manifesto.
as
Oh my God.
characters, as strong couple, and how Arthur lost that love but kept being strong, growing as a character, moving forward. Basically, all that he got shafted
That's a lot of words.
and covered by this corporate main deadline checklist from crappy entertainment industry. Basically,
Oh my
releasing
God.
this movie out to die with no red carpet premiere. Middle finger to the fan base. What a
Oh my
sad
God.
whimper to the DCU.
Jesus
This
Christ.
billion franchise became a big fat joke. Your thoughts? You're right. You're
What's
right.
he talking about?
It's Max
I
Russo.
literally-
I don't even
literally
know
have
what-
Man,
no
that was
idea what he's talking
Shakespearean.
about.
I agree with everything.
I don't. I mean, like, wait, what? Middle finger to the fans? Because what? The movie
Yeah.
wasn't very good. How's that a middle finger?
Because it's a whimper to the DCU. It's just like
No, none of that made sense to me, and I don't like the movie, and I'd still say that doesn't
because
make
we're
sense.
facing a
Is that what I
reboot.
sound like?
Joe, it's a complete reboot with James Gunn.
It's not a. It's not a.
I
complete
just
reboot.
want to hear him say.
Wait,
First of all, I don't even
do you,
think
I'm
We know. We know for a
just
fact
said we had
it's
a
not a
banger
complete
year.
reboot. Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that out, and every time someone says,
But he
Wait.
said it was a
Okay,
reboot.
bang.
are you saying that Ben Affleck is coming back?
no,
Please.
not
Is
unless
Henry
Zach comes
Cavill-
back. I
Is
think he
Henry
would
Cavill
come back.
back?
No, he's doing Warhammer.
So
I actually want him to.
it's a reboot.
No longer
Wow.
debating this because we'll just go in circles.
I saw
Moving
Cinema
on.
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
saw
have
this
to debate
movie.
it. We know for a fact it's not a reboot.
It's not a reboot.
Max, your Mass
It's not a
Vigilante.
tumor.
Thoughts on Chris. Okay.
It's not a tumor.
I don't blame. I don't. Did he actually say that? I'll have to research
Ooh,
that.
Kingdom of Nerds. Some people need to stop whining about Aquaman. Who's whining about Aquaman?
Yeah.
It was rough. Bruce, I know you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you
Some
liked
people.
Aquaman too.
You feel like you got called
I
out,
did not.
Max?
I don't care if we did.
No.
You know.
It was one of my most disappointing movies of the year, but you know what? It wasn't even that bad. Like, I mean, it was okay. It just was.
Was
kinda
it better
boring.
than Blood and Honey?
Well, I didn't see Blood and Honey, but
Oh.
I imagine that's not.
I actually
exactly
like
it.
Blood and
Did
Honey.
anybody here like Scream 6?
I did.
Oh God, Scream
Wait,
6 is
wait.
so fucking good.
I like
Can we
Yeah.
all agree that the worst superhero movie of all time is Fan Four Stick?
No, Batman and Robin.
No, Batman
Oh,
Forever.
boo, Joe. No way.
What the hell?
Catwoman.
man?
Catwoman.
Catwoman doesn't count.
Alexa.
what does?
Dude, have you guys seen that Captain America movie in 1990? That thing is pretty atrocious.
Haters, dude.
I
What
don't
about
think
the
I've ever
Flash
seen-
movie in 1990?
Well, that was a TV
Wasn't
show.
it? That was a pilot, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Batman
That
Robin
was pretty good.
fun.
That was pretty good. You didn't like that for a show?
But the Flash series, I love that
Yeah,
show.
the Flash series. I remember I saw it as a kid. and I
I'm
liked
actually
it.
upset that James Gunn
Maybe it
didn't
doesn't hold
consider having George Clooney continue as an older
Yeah,
Batman.
they should brought
Yeah,
back
man. I like
Chris
a bearded
O'Donnell.
Batman out there.
Bring back
not
Chris
gonna lie.
O'Donnell.
A white bearded Batman is a very powerful image. And Clooney
How
could
do you
pull it off.
respond to Anthony?
And you know
Joe?
what? I really like Clooney's
Well,
Bruce
there's
Wayne.
no context there.
There's no-
It's like,
Clooney's
it's like
Bruce
what does that
Wayne.
mean?
Joe,
It's
can I
a
say something?
sentence, but-
Joe,
Yeah.
I like Batman and Robin more than the Batman.
is pretty bad.
I didn't care for the Batman either. I don't like my
Batman and
Batman
Robin was a
grounded
good
in
movie.
reality. I guess stop grounding
Everybody
Batman in
hates on it.
reality.
Because
I like it,
Yeah,
Brian.
give him the.
I thought the Batman was boring, and I think, you know, as bad as Batman and Robin is, I can still watch and find some like
There's some
guilty
joy in
pleasure
it.
entertainment.
It's
in
You'll
it.
get feeling from it. Whether,
There's a
you know-
moment in time there. It's called the late '90s. Okay,
Yeah,
so just
it's called
suck it up.
Coolio shows up. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, rest
Wrong,
in peace.
wrong
Cole.
movie. Wrong movie. Wrong movie.
Brian really liked that.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
Coolio wasn't in
Oh,
Batman
no,
and Robin.
No, yeah, he was. Never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, he was in the. Wasn't he in the game?
The motorcycle.
The
racing
motorcycle
shit.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got Batman and Robin on VHS.
Aren't you thinking of
recently.
Daredevil?
With Barrett.
No, he.
Batman and
I'm
Robin.
pretty sure Coolio
maybe
was in
I got
Batman and
Batman
Robin.
and
Coolio
Cat-
was in Batman and Robin, dude. Yep. Yep.
I
And he
either
was
got
in
Bat-
Daredevil
I either
too, but it
got
was a
Batman
deleted
Forever
scene. It was in
Batman,
the
Batman
director's
and Robin.
cut.
I
actually do like
I'm just
Batman.
saying, in terms of superhero movies, I can enjoy most of them. Just Fan Four Stick, I cannot.
I actually do like Batman Forever more than the Nolan movies.
That's crazy.
I don't
The
know. It's
reason-
just
the reason I say Catwoman doesn't count is because it's a terrible movie, but Catwoman's not actually in the movie.
That's true.
what do you mean
It's
she's
not-
not in the movie?
Catwoman is Selena Kyle. There has never
Yeah.
been a Catwoman in the comics ever named Patience Phillips. They created a brand new character for that movie.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, but
I
the
want the
joke.
Catwoman.
Batman
then-
isn't
I'm gonna
even
bump
in
up my
it.
rating now because of
Yeah,
that.
but then you could say the same thing about the Joker movie, where his name in the comics was never Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, you could. You could. But the thing is, the difference is that was actually a good movie. It's like,
Joker?
yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with you. But
It was a good like movie about It was a good movie, just not a good Joker movie, if they know what I mean. No.
Yeah, but
I
I,
don't-
think
I
it-
just don't
it
know if the
Also,
sequel
I
will be
think it
good.
also leads credence to some people can work with like not exactly the source material and do something special with it. You know,
Fan Four Stick has no.
that's why I'm never like a
redeeming
hater of like,
qualities.
they don't use the source material. The source material. Like, well, sometimes, man, sometimes that really makes people, you know,
And what about
creatively open.
what about
Material's hard
Jack
to
Nicholson's
translate.
Joker? Since that wasn't really Joker, that was Jack Napier. Was never.
Yeah, that's true, and that was still
I
great. That was still
apologize
great
to
performance.
hamper the conversation, but we have a 12-minute warning, and I posted the link for the off YouTube party hosted by me and Brian, where we're
No.
going to watch trailers, music videos, and some funny stuff for a little bit. React. It's, you can check it out by clicking the link. Now, not everyone's going to be on the panel, but you can watch us react, and maybe we'll have a viewer suggested music video or trailer too.
Max, can you
Wait,
do one
I,
where a certain panelists or members actually host you and other panelists, and they show you what their trailers and stuff like that? Like, for example, if I were to go on there and it's a perp day, perp reaction, and I show you guys some
Yeah,
trailers that I have and stuff.
Now, this isn't going to be a long one for now, but yeah, we're testing it out, see if people like
Okay.
it, see if people show up. But we will have a viewer requested music video and maybe classic movie
Cool.
trailer, a trailer
Nice.
that no one's before there were YouTube reactors. And I've challenged Brian to think of a really funny old school comedy trailer to watch, along with some music videos. And I'm seeing what he wants to come up with.
I got
Cool.
a good music video.
Okay. Well, you prepare it, and you could come react with us, Joe.
Well, I'm ready.
I have a question. How can people rewatch it?
Yeah, I will post it members only on my channel, and then I will clip outs as well.
Hangover
Okay.
2.
Yeah. All right. So
Ooh.
getting back to the mailbag, which Anthony says, what's your favorite holiday? Easter, Christmas, Halloween, April Fool's, maybe. As a YouTuber, I like April Fool's because you could do some crazy videos and think of some cool gags to do on people. I used to do it.
Some
I haven't
goofs,
done it.
Some spoofs.
Like
Gags,
Justice League Part
spoofs,
2 is
goofs.
already being filmed.
Yeah, but no one will believe that.
See, I don't like that at all, actually.
Yeah.
Because you get excited.
No, because I don't because nobody like basically every April 1st, you wake up, you get out of bed, and oh, this is the day everybody posts bullshit on the internet.
Yes.
And
what
then,
if-
and then you read it and you just your
How's that
eyes
different
roll
from
and
any
you
other
go-
day?
You're like,
But
love
now that I
that.
think of it,
I see. I don't like it. I'm like,
it's not different from
But-
any other day, especially in Max's
annoys
channel.
me.
But
Yeah,
but
April
what
Fool's is kind of a dumb holiday, if you ask me.
but what if something
Max
serious
loves it.
happens on that day? Then you wouldn't know that
I
it's
love you,
serious.
Max.
I like April Fools.
I know you do. That's why it's funny that everyone's shitting on it.
And I as a serious holiday, I like New Year's because I really try to do resolutions and reevaluate. Look at my channel. Also, I look at my channel at the end of the year. I'm like, what do I want to do? I think we're doing pretty good on the channel. I like Tape Hunters, the launch of Tape Hunters. I
You
got to
know
make
they
an
say-
intro.
Don't they say that New Year's is like the deadliest day of the year?
Yeah, that's when slashers come out.
It's because everyone's
How
drunk.
dare you, CJH? I said my favorite holiday. Don't make me feel bad.
New
about
Year's
my
is your favorite holiday?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I'd say my favorite holiday would
no
probably
one's
be
favorite
Halloween.
holiday.
Halloween. Okay. Anyone
Yeah,
else? wanna go?
Halloween. Halloween easily. Easily
Joe?
Halloween. I love Halloween.
Anyone else? wanna go?
Easily.
Brian, what's your favorite holiday?
I just realized I'm on mute. Christmas.
420.
Yeah.
Not even that, bro. I always have to.
Hey
work
Brian,
on
can we do a 420
420.
stream, you and me?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
But I always have to work on 420. That's why I don't like 420.
Oh.
I always have to work
Yeah.
holidays, dude. I'm a bitter, cynical adult, guys.
Isn't it? It's
You off
420 is every
tomorrow?
day, isn't it?
Yeah, at Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you're cynical.
All right. Let me see what else is
Cynical,
here.
Brian. You're always cynical.
Did you guys see my my Philly Fanatic action figure that I got for Christmas? Look at that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous of
It's
them.
not even Christmas yet.
Yeah.
That is
Well, my mom and my brother were here for Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Harder
nice.
life
That's
of
nice.
failure.
Is that an Atari
I'm
machine?
looking at my
behind you?
presents right now. I can't wait to open them.
Joe?
What's that?
Is that an Atari machine behind you? What is that?
Where?
64.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
and it's a stand-up cab too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be selling that N64 soon. I just have to verify that it works.
Mortal Kombat.
It's a green one. That's the Donkey Kong green.
We
Oh, no,
like
that was
green.
yellow. Okay. Well, anyway,
Can we
Uh,
talk
no,
about
to-
what's going to be our most anticipated or look forward to movies of next year?
Deadpool,
Deadpool 3.
Planet of the Apes.
I
yeah,
honestly,
definitely.
I love Planet of the Apes, but I look at that trailer and I'm just like, okay.
If
What
I
about
gotta
you,
be
Joe?
real.
Chloe Zhao is doing a Dracula Western steampunk like adaptation. So I was like, the minute I heard that, I was like, okay, I got to see that thing.
What about you, Joe?
I think I don't know. Planet of the Apes is up there. Madam Web's up there. I think If is one of the ones. Like, I just watched the trailer
Also-
for If. That looks like it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm actually one of the few people who's looking forward to Madam Web.
I am
Not
too.
that I didn't think the trailer looked that good, but I'm just saying it. I'll still give it a shot. And,
Madam
I
Web
lo-
is very
I love the
exciting
concept.
because it's one of these things where it's like we don't know exactly like what we're getting. It's like it's a mystery, you know. It's one of these things where it's like, well, we know it's Spider-Man related. We know that
Isn't Craven
somehow-
coming out next year?
Yeah,
correct.
I have a question for anyone that is excited for Planet of the Apes, and I am sharing this.
All right. After this, I got to get back to the mailbag. We're supposed to have 6 minutes. Go ahead.
Do you think that we will get the answer to this
Meaning
in
of
the
life?
next Planet of the Apes movie?
Lost in Space.
that's an old show. That's
Do
an
you
old
think?
60s show.
No. I mean, this was an Easter egg in the right
Oh, okay.
the first
Cool.
Planet of the Apes.
I hope not.
Why not? Yes, I hope so.
Because
Yes.
I don't want to. I
You don't
hope
want the
not.
astronauts,
No, because that's the first Planet of the Apes movie. That's the original. We already saw that movie.
but it's not canon
How's it not canon?
because
They
they.
rebooted
That's not how the planet. That's not
This-
how the apes
All right.
were.
This is taking too long.
Yeah,
Sorry,
this
guys.
is
I'm going
like
back to the
crazy.
mailbag.
Bye. Yeah, let's go. Move on.
I mean, we should be leading up to that event.
Thoughts on Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom earns 13.7 million the film's domestic opening day and has a B cinema score lowest than DCU movie. It's sad. That's my thoughts. I'm sad. I wanted better, and I'm ready to move on from this version of Aquaman.
It's
I
really
thought
not
I-
surprising.
God, it's about time.
But why? Like, why move on from something just because one of them wasn't good? Like, I don't understand that.
Because you already have all this fresh stuff coming on with James Gunn.
Because they're coming out with everything new, so it's like it's time to move on. Can we just say, hey, it's been a good run, and let's oh god.
But it's good run. It's only the second movie. Like they've only made
It
two.
was
of
too
them.
much.
Complete the trilogy, people.
He's talking about the whole entire DCEU in general.
Never mind.
Wait.
Never mind.
You got
Couldn't
caught in the argument
No,
first, Brian.
We have four minutes.
Release the Batgirl while
Just
you're
stop.
at it.
Everybody stop talking. Next question.
Couldn't we do this?
Next question.
Couldn't we
No,
have the
Brian's
same?
in charge.
I'm
Where's the
gonna mute
co-owner?
you. Next question.
We got to get. Yes, Brian's ready to party. We got to get to the next question.
Good
I don't wanna Talk
afternoon.
about this crap
I like to
anymore.
party.
Done.
Good afternoon.
I like to party.
I
every
get
day.
it.
All right.
People care. All like 90
Oh,
dude.
All right,
Fucking
thoughts on?
shit.
Okay,
I party.
okay. I'm already on the next question. Jacob
party.
McKenzie, thoughts on the top 10 most talked about new movie release on Twitter 2023? Barbie,
Barbie's
Spider-Man
Queen.
Across the Spider-Verse, Superman movie, The
Super
Little
Mario.
Mermaid, The Flash, Scream, Oppenheimer, Indiana Jones, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Blue Beetle.
Making
There's
it
some
in there.
great ones in there. The top
Some great ones.
the top 4 were great movies
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
What about Flash?
Wouldn't agree with
It
2
was
and
great.
3. Wouldn't agree with 2 and 3.
Oh, those are some of my favorites.
Uh.
Yeah. And actually, that goes into Anthony Beltry. Max, your top 3 movies of the year:
Wow.
Godzilla -1,
Only Max? Come on.
Barbie, and Spider-Man Across the Universe. No, go ahead, Perp.
Oh man, I saw this masterpiece yesterday. It is the top. It beat Barbie's #1 spot for me. It's called the Zone of Interest. It was masterful. It is like absolute cinema. I absolutely loved it. #2 is Barbie, and then #3 is probably Influencer.
Okay.
Has anybody seen the Iron Claw yet?
I want to.
Not yet.
Yeah, I've
I,
heard it has big praise. Big praise.
Yeah, AMC A-list is on pause because my card is at the limit.
I haven't seen all the movies yet. I still want to see Iron Claw and Migration. I want to see, but for right now, my #1 is The Flash. My #2 is Wonka. And my #3 is Shazam 2.
All right, cool. Yeah, Iron Claw. I actually went to the app to go purchase the ticket. It's like, update your card info. I'm like, darn it. Well, when the payment goes through, I'll go see it.
I haven't seen Wonka yet.
I can't recommend it enough. Zone of Interest. It's masterful.
All right. Thoughts on Marvel's What If first 2 episodes? Personally, I enjoy the Nebula episode, providing once again she is an underrated character MCU. And even if that What If episode's so cool, I recommend you give the show a watch, at least for the holidays' sake. What do you say? Maybe tomorrow I'll watch some What If. I haven't really been looking forward to it. I didn't even realize it was releasing this quick.
Oh, is that out already?
Yeah. Yeah, I could watch that. I already watched Percy Jackson. That was the main thing I was looking forward to, but I'll check it out. Thoughts on Jacob McKenzie? Thoughts on the original versions of Mickey and the Minnie Mouse from Steamboat Willie will enter the public domain on January 1st. Disney still owns versions of the characters, though I don't know how it's going to work. Someone's going to try to make a horror movie out of it. Steamboat Willie. Maybe Perp, you should. No, don't go after Disney. They will ruin you. Disney.
You know what I've noticed no one's talked about that's coming out next year?
What's up?
Doom Part 2.
Oh,
you don't think people are talking about that?
Well, nobody here on this chat has been talking.
Yeah, but we
The
Brian said
Dwayne
did
The
a
Rock
trailer.
Johnson movie.
Did you like the first Doom? Does anybody like the first Doom?
Yeah, Brian. We did a trailer reaction, me, Brian, and Bruce, and he was like, "Oh, this looks better."
Oh, did you say Dune?
Dune,
Yeah,
yeah. The Denis Villeneuve.
I thought you said Doom. I was like, what, that old rock video game?
No,
movie?
dude.
There's been like another straight to.
All right. Well,
stream
did you like
Doom.
that, Joe?
I found it very dull. I
Same
didn't like,
here. I thought it was
I didn't
dull
like the original
too.
either.
We've reached 11 p.m. So I want to thank everyone for visiting. If you are a member, you could go over to the community section and check out me and Brian are starting the party over there. Any Team MME panelists that you would like to react with us, go right over. We're going to watch trailers, music videos, whatever.
Cool.
But it's also Brian is a customer service rep too. and he's finally got a day off tomorrow, and we got a party tonight, Brian. So
That's right.
let's have some
Party.
fun over there. I hate to cut it short. I will
Party.
finish the rest of the mailbag questions in another video. And have a great Christmas
I like to party.
holiday. I hope you got great stuff.
I party.
And most of
It
you
was
are
nice talking
members
to you guys
anyway.
again.
So I really think
man.
that everyone's going to be able to come over except Degrassi. I love you,
Degrassi
Degrassi.
party.
I just had to say that if anyone wants to check
Degrassi
out,
parties.
I can send Degrassi the link if he wants it, dude.
He parties.
you know what, for
parties.
Christmas, you could send Degrassi.
Degrassi,
Yeah,
Degrassi's
Christmas
cool,
miracle.
bro.
All right. Yes. All
And
right.
he parties.
It was
Where's
nice
these
talking
age
to you again,
members?
Max.
Sort of Power members gave the okay to give Degrassi the link. If you want to give
I
him
don't
the link,
flex.
that's fine.
I don't flex my sword of power.
All right,
when
that's
I do.
true.
I like to
It's
party.
Brian. Merry Christmas, Brian. There you
Sometimes I
go.
There you go,
No.
buddy.
Is that Kylo Ren?
Because I was looking at
No,
the chat.
that's me in a Kylo Ren mask.
Sometimes
With
I
a Darth
party.
Vader.
All
Yeah,
right,
baby.
Senior Nerd 2.
People don't like
Not on the panel
when I
though.
party too hard.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
They
Senior
think I
Nerd.
party way too hard. People get hurt when I party too hard.
All right, so we're ending it here. Go to the community section.
I wake
just
up
where you
sometimes and there's
just
just
where you
blood
found the link.
everywhere because I just partied way
What
too
is he
hard.
s- What is he saying?
I just party so hard.
He partied so hard. There's
This
woke up and
community
there's
means
just
about as
blood.
much to me as a
There's just
festering
blood on my bed because I just
dog's tongue.
partied so damn hard.
All right, guys. It was nice talking to you again, Brian.